Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about zero waste, low waste, green, earth-friendly, whatever you want to call it, laundry. I have been interested in this product for quite some time now. I've been really interested, and I finally took the plunge and bought it. And since I had seen how versatile it was, I bought a big bag of it. It also came with a bunch of extra stuff, and so that was another reason why I did it. It ended up being cheaper overall, and I didn't want to have to keep ordering smaller batches of this. I also have a few friends that are kind of interested in it, so I might give them a little bit of a sample. But what I'm going to be talking about today is, let me just get it. Probably hear them already. Soap nuts. So these little guys, now they're really hard when you get them, see that? And the package I purchased is 4 pounds. This guy, it's, what is it? Can't even read it upside down. Nature Ollie. It says hand sort select premium de-seeded wild harvest soapberry soap nuts. Award winner apparently. I bought it on Amazon, and I believe this whole set was $45, and it's a 4 pound bag, and it's a nice drawstring. It has these very cool, I can't tell if they're wood or plastic or stone. Can I hear them? They sound more like stone. Toggles on the ends. When I'm done with this, I'm going to use this bag as a bread bag. So there's no paper that came with this. There's no plastic that came with this. I was really happy about this bag. So I got those. It also came with 4 little linen bags to put the soap nuts in. Let me get some soap nuts. I'll show you what you have to do. So the way you do is you put a handful or so in the little bag, and you close it. Pro tip, tie the bag closed before you start the wash. I won't tell everyone how I figured that tip out, but tie your linen sachet before starting the wash. And then I have a HE energy efficient front load washer. So if you have a top loader or you hand wash, maybe, I don't know what you do with your laundry. Not everything I say today will apply to you. So then I just took them out because I only have 1 bag that I use. I have 4 of these bags, so I might put some in the bag and let my friend borrow the bag and the soap nuts inside. But most of these I am going to use for the bulk bins for spices. So like whole cloves, things like that, where I don't need a big bag, or even vanilla beans. I can just throw them in these. So that works out great for me. This is what the bag looks like after it gets out. These berries in here have been through 2 or 3 washes now, and they're very soft. They're a little stickier now. However, I squeezed one just to kind of check it, and suds came out of it still. So they're still good. I've heard you can use these for 3 or 4 washes, 1 handful. That's a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Well, I just keep them in this little sack. I've used these on hot loads only because I've heard that you can't really use these on cold washes. And the reason for that is they don't get enough water inside to make the suds. What I think I will end up doing, for some of them at least, if I'm doing a regular kind of load, I have this little ceramic dish, and I'm just going to keep the soap nuts in there. So I know this is the bag I am using, and I can put a little bit of water inside it and pre-soak them before they go in a wash. If it's not hot, I've heard people do that. I did test that out, actually on the shirt I'm wearing right here, and it smells really nice. It feels really nice. that, I experiment with it 3 ways. So the first one is I put the nuts inside the bag and I did it on a hot wash for our towels. Those came out smelling really great, really clean, no issues. Then I took the same soap nuts that had already been wet, and because it was laundry day, I put them in this ceramic dish with some water and I soaked them for about 5 or 10 minutes and put in a regular load of Clove Laundry, this guy right here, and I did that. These came out just fine as well. They came out clean, they smell fresh. When I say they smell clean, they smell fresh, it's a very earthy, natural kind of smelling scent. If you've ever smelled, maybe like, I don't even know what to say. It's not a vinegar smell, but it's a very pleasant smell to me. The third way I use it is, it came with this, which is a soap nut concentrate. I did make my own concentrate and also did it that way, and I'll talk about that in a second. But this says extreme 18 times concentrate, and it says ultra concentrated. It says for laundry use, medium HE loads is half a teaspoon, and this is supposed to give you 12 loads. That's a lot, actually. And then for standard loads, it says 1 teaspoon, which is about 6 loads. I used this on an extra large load, which is why it has kind of more gone than normal. And I just put it regularly in the liquid soap dispenser on the tray. I did that on a load of light colors, and that turned out fairly well. So that's the third way I did it. And then, not pictured because I don't have any more in my cup, I boiled these soap nuts to make your own concentrate if your bag doesn't come with any. You simmer these on the stove. I think I did mine for about a half hour to an hour because I did a bigger load. It was just a regular stainless steel kind of pot with regular water. I didn't use filtered water or anything, and it foams really quickly. When you cook them, I thought they smelled particularly of like apple cider vinegar or regular distilled vinegar. I don't know why, but it did. And then they got super soft, and when I squeezed them, they still had soap coming out of them. It was pretty weird. But what I did is it does leave particles when you make that concentrate. I've seen a lot of people talking about making their own soap concentrate because you can also use this as a natural shampoo, which I did test out, but I don't have a video of it up yet, but I will talk about it soon. My soap nut shampoo. I had seen one of my previous videos, that's why I still have this guy here from my Goodwill haul. But as an example, I took my larger version of this, put it over a liquid measuring cup with a napkin inside, and just would I put it over a bowl, sorry, I put it over another bowl, and I covered the inside with my cloth napkin, and I poured it in here so that the berries and all the little particles would stay in the napkin and not get into my refined concentrate. That worked out really well. However, when I went to wring out the napkin, it foamed. It was so foamy. It was pretty insane how much how much suds were still coming out of these soap berries. It was crazy. And I used that concentrate. Not all of it fit into my storage container, so I did use it. I used it on our bed linens and some more laundry that we had laying around that we had to get done. I used it on that, and it smelled really good. And I'm pretty happy with everything so far. It's kind of an expensive upfront cost if you're not used to spending that much money. We used to get plastic containers. They're really fun to play with. I just like playing with these now. And they smell really good. They smell like fruity, maybe like a dried date or raisin. It's really hard to explain. If you're buying even from Costco, one of those all natural, sensitive, chemical dye-free soaps that are in jugs, those I think we figured out were about $15 for 150 loads. These, a little handful of these will do 3 or 4 loads. I have 4 pounds of them. I've already made some concentrate. The leftover berries I just put in my compost because you can compost them because they're all natural. I considered drying them and using them as a face scrub, but they just don't stay hard anymore, so I can't do that. But I'm going to compost them, you can do that. And so it's 0 waste, and I'm pretty happy with that. I don't use really softener that much. If we do, it'll usually be a little bit of vinegar with some essential oils inside of it, and that's about it. Vinegar is a really great fabric softener, really inexpensive. And then to put in our dryer, we don't use dryer sheets. I'm tacking this little extra do-it-yourself laundry on the end of my SoapNet review. We have our own, one of them just fell. We have our own dryer balls, and what we do for these is we put a little essential oil. These ones, I always use vanilla. I like that scent on our clothing. I'll just put a little bit in the dryer ball and it stays there for quite some time, and it just continually releases as it gets warm. We made these ourselves by wrapping wool that we had bought in the store, colors or inexpensive wool that we found, putting them in a nylon stocking and felting them in the washer and dryer. We have maybe 5 or 6 of these balls now, and we really like them, and that's kind of a tack on do-it-yourself thing to this laundry video about soap nets. So once again, the Nature Oil is the brand I bought because I thought these were the best kind of bang for my buck with these guys, and I will put a link to them down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something about soap nets, and I hope I was thorough enough for you to kind of understand how to use these, because I've seen quite a few videos about these, and I still had questions, so I have to look up more videos. So I hope this one was comprehensive enough to understand how to use them in various ways in your laundry, or to use them for making your own shampoo. And if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you want to leave a question, a remark, you didn't understand something, you want me to talk more about something, you want me to review something else, whatever it is, leave it in the comments below. And if you want more videos like this, give me a subscribe, and I'll be happy to put up more videos for you to learn how to be greener and kind of do your own stuff to make it cheaper and easier for you guys. This is Susie Homemaker signing out from you guys, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening or your day or your afternoon whenever you view this video. I hope you have the lovely rest of it. Until next time.